I'm Mim.
And we are the Common Wanderer.
These are weird times, so we thought we would do something a little bit different and start a series where we sit down with you guys, we relax, we have a chat about life, our travels, places that we love around the world.
So kicking off the series, we wanted to talk about somewhere that needs just a little bit of love right now. It's a place in northern Italy that is dear to our heart and needs no introduction. We want to share everything we love about South Tyrol. Right, so kicking it off, the number one reason why we love South Tyrol is quite personal for me actually. My 93-year-old grandfather used to live in South Tyrol. He lived in Bolzano and he ran a hotel in the main town square. When we asked him recently where his favorite place in the whole world is, he said the Dolomites. And we were like, okay, we need to go to that place.
We have to go.
And that's the reason why we first went. And now we adore it as one of our favorite regions in the whole entire world.
This is also where I discovered how similar Mark and his granddad are, because they're basically mountain men and the same person.
It's true. Yeah. It's all true.
Now, the second reason that we love South Tyrol is obviously the scenery. It is otherworldly, it's instantly recognizable, and a lot of that has to do with the Dolomites, the huge mountains there, and these frigging mountains.
They are insane.
Insane.
So the Dolomites are UNESCO World Heritage listed for a reason, and no matter what you're doing, whether it's driving, hiking, sitting down for an aperitivo, a nice Aperol Spritz, the scenery is breathtaking.
Then you've got pine and larch forests, picturesque towns, there's beautiful lakes, meadows full of wildflowers. So if you're a photographer like us, or you just are into the great outdoors, you are going to be in an absolute Garden of Eden here.
Now there are stunning alpine lakes scattered throughout the whole region, and they're absolutely beautiful. You've got Lago de Instagram, which is actually Lago de Brise. It's very, very famous across Instagram, and that is for a reason. It's stunning.
There's also Lago di Dobbiaco, Lago di Carezza, which is kind of like the rainbow lake. There's this sediment on the bottom that reflects rainbow colors. There's a pine forest behind it, and then the Latimar mountain range. And every time we go there, we're blown away. Third reason why we love South Tyrol is adventure. We love adventure in South Tyrol, mostly because it's never far away, and the best way that we like to have them is by going hiking.
So some hikes in the region we recommend are Tre Cime de Lavaredo, which is the 3 peaks of Lavaredo. They're instantly recognizable, one of the icons of the Dolomites, and they're absolutely beautiful. The hike there takes around 2 to 3 hours. You go around in a loop, and you get picturesque views the whole way. It's brilliant. Another hike we recommend in the region is actually in Farnese National Park, which I think is our little secret, we've got to say.
We like to think of it as that anyway.
When we went last year, it was actually really quiet and just only locals there. And we did an overnight hike to Farnese Hütte. The next morning, we woke up, we watched the sun rise over the mountains around us. The larches were turning orange. It was absolutely wonderful and one of our favorite experiences in the region.
And finally, Seceda Peak is a photography dream. It's super dramatic, it's always moody, it just rises up from this sheer mountainside, and it is definitely worth getting up there for sunrise. But one of the craziest things we have done in South Tyrol is paragliding. Now, I feel like this deserves a bit of like story time.
Yeah, story time with Mim here.
Story time with Mim. I like having my feet on the ground, and somehow the scenery of South Tyrol, Mark and our local friend Veronica convinced me one morning to hike up a mountain before sunrise with shaking knees, and I was terrified to go paragliding. We got strapped in. All of a sudden I had flown off the edge of a mountain. As soon as my feet left the ground and there were mountains all around us, the village below, watching the sun come up over the Dolomites while we were in the air, it was the most exhilarating thing I have ever done.
Now the Fourth reason why we love South Tyrol is of course a subject close to Mim's heart, and that is the cuisine. South Tyrol offers the best of Italian and Austrian cuisine, and no matter where you are in the region, you are gonna have an outrageously tasty meal.
We're talking fresh pasta, great cheese, hearty mountain food, locally foraged vegetables like mushrooms from the forest, all washed down with brilliant wine, and basically it's foodie heaven.
Now when you visit, there are some dishes that we absolutely think you need to try, starting with number 1, Schlutzkrapfen. Sounds a bit funny, it's tasty as hell. It's basically ravioli filled with spinach and ricotta, served with butter and chives, and it goes down a treat with some white wine.
The next thing is Kaiserschmarrn, which is like a fluffy shredded pancake served with applesauce and cream and dusted with sugar, and I learned how to make it and it was flipping outrageous.
In fact, she learned how to make it. She hasn't made it since, so I'm gonna make her make it this afternoon.
Lockdown pancakes.
Yes. Final thing you need to try when you're in South Tyrol is of course the cheese dumplings. Now they're bread dumplings melded with cheese, delicious hearty mountain food. Wash it down with a beer and it's happy days.
Now number 5 on our list.
How many was that?
Now number 5 on our list of the things that we love about South Tyrol is culture. Now we've kind of talked about this already, but one of the things we love is this mix of Italian and Germanic Austrian culture. So you have all these rolling vineyards and medieval towns and castles that wouldn't look out of place in Tuscany. Then you have these alpine villages and mountain chalets that look straight out of the Alps anywhere in Germany or Austria or Switzerland. And it's super unique, we love it.
We also adore the health and wellness culture. This means spas, saunas, pools, relaxation, all the good stuff. We love nothing better than coming home after a long day's hike and just having a sauna, a spa, and relaxing our aches and pains. It's the perfect way to end the day, and then you finish it off with an aperitivo. Number 6 and final reason why we love South Tyrol is of course the people. Now we know it's super cliche to talk about friendly people when you're on the road, but guys, here in South Tyrol, it's true. Everyone is so welcoming and friendly.
The hospitality is unbeatable here, and it didn't matter whether we were arriving at a hotel, sitting down for dinner, turning up for a hike, or just walking down the street. People greeted us with a huge smile, a hugely warm welcome, and just made us feel like we were long lost old friends returning home, and it was lovely.
We think we've worked out that it's actually the mountain air. Like that has to be it, isn't it?
It has to have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Either way, there's a real heart to South Tyrol and the people who call it home, and basically if you are a Südtirolian, thank you for being you. We love you very much.
So there we have it. That's absolutely everything that we adore and love about South Tyrol.
And there are a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Now, obviously, when the timing is right, if you guys are looking to plan a trip to South Tyrol, we have plenty of blog posts on our website, thecommonwanderer.com.
Yep.
So head there when you're ready to start planning. And also, don't forget to leave a comment below telling us what your favorite things about South Tyrol are.
Okay, so that wraps it up, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be doing more of these soon, so we hope that you subscribe, like, do whatever you need to do, and we'll see you soon.
Bye!
Ciao.